Well, last week Apple unveiled a bunch of new products, including a new iPhone. Big question, will it be enough to reverse sagging sales? Joining us this morning is online security expert David Papp. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Mike.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
This happens every year, doesn't it?
It does, every year.
Every year they come up with a whole bunch of products. Some we expect, some are surprises. So what do we need to know this time?
Well, we've got the iPhone 11, which has got the Pro and the Pro Max. They got I don't know why, but they moved away from that Plus, and now they're calling it the Pro, like the iPads. And this one has 3 cameras on the back for the Pro and the Pro Max. It's a wide, the zoom, and an ultra wide. And you're going to laugh. I just read this on the weekend, but there's some people who suffer from something called trypophobia. What? And apparently the 3 cameras on the end, it's the fear of small holes, and it's triggering, like, they find the phone repulsive. What? I just found that out. Okay. Yeah, it affects about apparently 15% of the population.
Okay, so other than the repulsive aspects of this phone, what are the benefits?
The benefits are the cameras, faster processor, you can play better games, the display is better, the graphics look much better, you know, the usual. It seems to be the same thing. There's a new version of iOS coming out this Thursday. The iPhone's going to be released on this Friday. That's when it's going to be available. There's going to be a new Apple Watch Series 5. The benefit there is that it's going to have always-on technology, so the display is always on. It doesn't go black on you sometimes.
Does that use up a lot of battery power?
They claim that it has the same battery life as the predecessors, so about 18 hours.
What about battery on the iPhone? The phone
they claim that they've improved the battery.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
Okay. Well, I was just reading a review that said that Apple is pretty much just catching up with where Android has been for a while with respect to their phones. Is that true?
For some of the features, absolutely. You know, when it comes to the cameras, there's a new night mode that they're releasing so that it's easier on your eyes at night, you know, because of the blue light thing and melatonin. So they claim that the Samsung and the Androids have always had that, and now Apple is coming out with that stuff.
Okay, what about the iPads? What's different about these?
Again, it's the display. The display is much better, better brightness. You can see it at odd angles, you know, so that it's much easier to see it depending on how you're holding it. It's the 7th gen of the iPad, so there's another new version coming.
Okay. I also noticed they're into subscriptions big time now. You've got these subscriptions for the video, kind of like their version of Netflix, and then you also have the games subscription.
Yeah, huge. This is huge. So Apple TV's always been there, and they've got that they're being very competitive on price, $5 US a month for a family.
Which is basically half the price of Netflix, right?
It is, yes. But what I think is exciting is Apple Arcade. So it's an all-you-can-eat game subscription. And again, it's only $5 a month US, but it's for the whole family. So you just need to pay $5.
Oh, for the family, for everybody?
Yeah, for everybody.
And you can play them on all your devices, whether it be your laptops, your desktop, your phone, your iPad.
Unlimited games.
Wow.
So I think that's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah. Are there new games, or are these games people are familiar with?
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anything else special?
The only other thing would be they're coming out with this new U1 chip on the iPhones. And so what that is it's kind of like GPS for your living room. And where the application for it is you know how when you do AirDrop and stuff, it'll transfer a lot faster. Oh. But also when you're shopping. So now you're going to start seeing these things called iBeacons installed in the shopping malls. When you're going around and you're looking at an aisle, and it'll know exactly where you are and what product you're looking at, and then give you some information on that.
Wow. Okay. Oh, one thing you mentioned that there's a new iOS. So so will people who don't get the new products be able to benefit of some of those features because of the iOS? Like what will they see?
Well, the new iOS has the new night mode as an example, and it has a bunch of different features that are going to be available this Thursday, and then the new iPhone comes out on Friday.
Are we past the stage of worrying about downloading these iOSs, the early stages of them, and then losing everything on our phone or losing features of our, because that has happened in the past?
There has been some issues in the past.
But we're okay here, you think?
I think we're okay, yes.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Dave. You can follow David on Twitter or check out his blog. We've got some information will pop up. The blog is just davidpapp.com, and of course on Twitter @DavidPapp.